Thank you, Dr. Vita Meseret and the entire ECE faculty and staff for this incredible honor to come home and to congratulate this amazing class of 2025 in electrical and computer engineering. All these people here think graduation looks really good on you. It feels like just yesterday I was sweating right here with you through exams at NC State. Now, as a parent of an engineering student here, I really understand what you've endured. The late night coding marathons, soul-crushing exams, class registration meltdowns, and an occasional housing chaos. Sometimes it probably felt like surviving ECE was the engineering version of the Hunger Games. So I'm so glad the odds were ever in your favor. For those of you who are heading into the workforce, enjoy the sweet freedom of waking up from a nightmare of a missed assignment and going, not my chapter anymore. And for all of you dear brave souls who are going back to grad school, bless your heart. When you come across the stage, I will give you a hug and hopefully wrap you in some bubble wrap, okay? Now, if you think you'll do exactly what you're specialized in here at school, let me show you something. It's really small for you guys over here, I can see this. All right. This is me, straight out of NC State, where you are today. This is on the old Achieve campaign. This is before Think and Do. I like your motto better. It seems more achievable. But back then, I had led a student team here at NC State to win a motor rover competition at NASA. Appreciate the applause earlier. But in this photo, I am awkwardly holding a screwdriver in which a photographer insisted me was the pretty way to do so. If you read in the very fine print, NC State proudly touted my early work in R&D, hinting I'd be designing interplanetary rovers. But if you thought today I'd be telling you about my career on the moon, I'm not. Life's unknowns take you to unexpected places. So here is this what is seen, proclaimed control freak knows. Right now, you're all standing at a crossroads. At school, your path is clear. Take your classes, pass those exams, complete the projects, graduate. But out there, it's a whole wide world. What do you want from that world? Let's take a survey. All right? This is where you guys get to do something. Ready? All right. If you want any of the following, graduates, please raise your hand. A thriving career in AI, quantum computing, or anything you mastered here in ECE. Raise your hand. Come on, guys. These parents paid a lot of money for this. All right, back down. Who here wants to be rich? Even Mr. Wolf is taking pictures right now because he's eyeing your alumni donations. All right, recognition. Who wants to be world-renowned? Popular in your maybe career or TikTok? I don't know. All right, last thing. Who wants to just be healthy, staying fit? All right, that's good, that's good. All right, I got your hands up. Come back down. Those dreams you raised your hands for, career, wealth, success, great health, they're outcomes, and outcomes are slippery. They're like shaking a magic 8-ball. Good luck predicting the answer, but don't worry, this control freak has learned to navigate those unknowns. It's all about one thing, persistence. Here's my story. After graduating from this program, I started in R&D, working on tech to stabilize helicopters. It was really cool. I may have started a fire or two, but I tested those designs thoroughly. I was fortunate to be surrounded by brilliant minds, engineers and researchers who weren't just solving complex problems, they were redefining their industry through innovation. Being in that environment lit a fire in me. I didn't want just a job. I wanted to take on a grand challenge. I wanted to do something that could make a lasting impact. Inspiration came in two forms: Warren Buffett and the band Journey. Buffett had called out in a 2005 article that the U.S. power grid was old and inefficient. Still true today. Then one night, driving home from work, Journey came on the radio. All right, this is the next participation. I'm going to ask you to sing along. Moms, dads, you know this song. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that. Street lights, people. For the love of your mom and dad, please hold on to 80s music, class of 2025. I realized that word streetlights, especially paired with the new energy-efficient LEDs, just starting to show up in homes, could be the key to modernizing this creaky grid Buffett was talking about. They weren't just streetlights. They could be the foundations for smarter, more efficient cities. I left helicopters behind. I joined a company to build smart streetlights that actually changed the light level in real time. Great idea, but every city I went to go visit said, your solution is too expensive. I persisted, and I redefined the solution. In 2008, I saw a chance to fund a project with a utility in the U.S. Virgin Islands, where high energy costs screamed for efficiency. With a mentor's help, thank you, Dan, I secured federal funding for the utility and I got a promotion at work. Then, plot twist, Magic 8 Ball reads, outcomes not so good. The utility chose not to move forward with the lighting project. Combination of internal budget constraints, shifting priorities, everything stalled, and in 2012, I was laid off. I didn't quit. With plenty of vacation time on my hands, I flew to Ireland on my own time to meet with a company I knew could develop cutting-edge lighting controls. I pitched a U.S. utility on streetlights that doubled as network boosters for the electric grid, saving money and actually improving their operations. But I knew if we really wanted to close a deal, I needed more than just solid engineering and a lighting control. I needed a design with heart. So we partnered with a vocational center and employed adults with special needs to assemble our controls. During a factory tour with a U.S. utility, one of the workers, Mary, said, I really like that I get to work on something that hopefully helps a little girl feel safe riding a bike home at night. That moment hit everyone in the room and all those U.S. utility employees. And I have to say, she said it, Mary said it better than any data sheet or a PowerPoint slide ever could. After 8 years of setbacks, I got my first yes. That U.S. utility purchased 500,000 lighting controls. Over in Ireland because her and all those people who work there and our team, they're winners. Still, I have to admit, part of me waited for disaster. I half expected a hurricane to strike that U.S. utility and get a call mid-celebration saying, sorry, but we've got bigger fish to fry than street lights. It didn't happen, but I expected that on the floating triangle of my Magic 8 Ball. But here's the point. You can't control the outcomes, the jobs, the funding, the promotions. Those things are unpredictable. What you can control is your persistence. This is your engineering superpower. It is built into you now from every late night debugging code to every fried circuit to every cockroach you guys wired up to the internet. And I know some of y'all do that. My streetlight journey took 8 years of no to get to one yes. It required rethinking, pivoting, and chasing purpose. But it happened because I kept going. When life says no, you persist. Debug the code, rewire the circuit, rework your strategy, and as Journey says, don't stop believing. This certified control freak leans heavily today on the serenity prayer. Grant me the peace to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Persistence is that courage. It's the heart of engineering. I cannot stand on the sacred ground of Reynolds Coliseum and not pay honor to one of the latest and greatest basketball coaches of all time, Jim Galvano, who told all of us never, don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Our Wolfpack DNA is fueled on persistence. Class of 2025, in just a few minutes, you'll walk across this stage and no magic 8-ball can deny it. You are now part of the prestigious alumni of NC State's Electrical and Computer Engineering program. You make this department, let's go, take it. As you can see, you make this department, all your families and friends, and the entire Wolfpack Nation so proud. Keep persisting, keep believing, and as always, go Pack!